Okay, good morning. It's Saturday. We're gonna do a combined upper body. So a little bit of chest work, a little bit of back, and then a lot of core, arm, shoulder stuff, sort of like cleaning up the smaller stuff we didn't get to all the rest of the week. So I'm gonna get started on my mat for a warm up, like on hands and knees, and go through couple rounds of cat cow, a couple rounds of thread the needle, a couple rounds of bird dog to get my spine and core warmed up, and then we'll go from there. Oh, by the way, funny story. I don't know if you can see this like disaster in the rest of the basement. So Freddie turned 5 yesterday, and I'm like having all these adventures in like stepmomming now that I'm like a stepmom to a 5-year-old, and we could not find the elf on the shelf.
Oh no.
Supposed to like magically appear the night after Thanksgiving, and we'd been talking about him. So I had to make a late night run to Target and buy a new elf on the shelf who magically appeared this morning. I dug through like 5 boxes of Christmas stuff, and I have no idea what happened to him. Okay, let's get started. We'll start on hands and knees and just go through a couple rounds of cat cow. Warming up your spine. You can kind of move like figure 8 or side to side as well if that feels good. Okay, come back to neutral spine and we'll go to thread the needle. Start with that right hand, sweeping up high. Inhale, exhale, twist and reach. Inhale up. Exhale, twist and reach. One more time. This time, as you twist and reach, come all the way to line on your, drop your forehead to the mat. We'll take that left arm up, opening up that whole thoracic cavity. Getting some mobility through our upper back. All right, bring that left arm down. Right hand's gonna go back up for just a quick counter stretch. And we'll switch over to the other side. So inhale, sweep that left hand high. Exhale, twist and reach. Inhale up, looking up at the ceiling. Exhale, twist and reach. Beautiful. One more time, inhale up. Exhale, twist and reach. This time, drop your shoulder, drop your forehead, come to resting on the ground. We'll lift that right arm up to the sky, looking up at the ceiling. You can take a bind if that feels good. Really open up that shoulder. Make sure you're breathing here. We tend to like crunch up and not breathe in these twists, but breathe into it. Good. One more breath here. Big inhale. And exhale, release. Bring that right hand down. Press it to the mat. We'll do a quick counter stretch. And then both hands down. And we'll go into a couple rounds. We'll go through like an around the world bird dog. So what that's going to look like is from tabletop, shift your weight to your left hand. We'll take that right hand, left leg out, reach back and around, catch your ankle for a quad stretch. Balance here, release with control, and bring the knee and elbow together underneath. We'll do that a couple of times on each side. Might be pretty challenging for your balance. If that's too much for like your balance, your core strength, your flexibility, just work on holding out that one hand and one leg and stretching as far as you can with that tight core, pulling your belly button up to your spine. That's a great way to build up strength as we're working through this. Whew. Okay, after like 5, shake your body out a little bit and we'll switch to the other side. So shift your weight to that right hand, extend, left hand, right leg, and reach around and back, grab that ankle, kick for quad stretch, balance here for a second, release with control, extend in both directions, and then curve your spine to make room for that knee and elbow underneath. Do that about 5 times here. Good, last one. Whew. All right, nice work. One last thing, part of this warm up, we're gonna do something I worked into the yoga sequence on Thursday. If you did that with me, we're gonna start in child's pose. Just take that resting posture, knees spread real wide, big toes together. And from here, you're gonna kind of roll up. So start with your shoulders, your spine curves, arms straight, drop your hips all the way down for like a down dog, and then press those hips up. We'll slowly lower, do one push up, and push back into child's pose. Okay, so that's the little thing. You're gonna curve through that spine like a wave, kind of drop those hips down, look up, push those hips back up. You're gonna slow push up all the way down with your nose to the ground, and then push back. Oh, let's get a couple more of these, just kind of playing around, warming up all these muscles we're gonna be using today. Bring that body temp up. Once you get the sequence, maybe bring up the speed just a little bit. It's not really a rush, but just kind of make it a little bit more fluid. Good. Let's get 2 more here. And last one. Good, push back into that final child's pose. And this time, spread your knees a little bit wider, sink those hips down a little bit deeper, and tiptoe your fingers like 1 inch further forward. Take a big breath in. Good. On your inhale, come on up to tabletop. And take a little breather, grab some water, towel off. Maybe strip down if you're starting to feel pretty warm. We're gonna start with push-ups today. It's the basics, but I'm gonna get these out of the way. So I want to invite you to add on a little bit of a challenge to it, and that is walking out to the left and the right. So I'm gonna just demo this from my knees so that I can talk while I do it. But you're gonna start with your hands together, walk that right hand out, get a push-up, right hand in, left hand out, push up, walk it over, and push up like that. So we're going to side with these push-ups. So if you're building up strength, take them from your knees, especially with these walking push-ups. It would be kind of hard to do that on the wall, or maybe on a bench if you have it, or a couch or a box. But otherwise, challenge yourself. See maybe how many you can do on your toes first before you take the modification. I'm gonna do 5 sets of 10, and with a nice break in between. So I'll go 5 in each direction. All right, let's get started. Okay, great job. In between sets of those push-ups, let's just flip over and we'll just do a set of super basic crunches in between. But I want this movement to be really intentional and slow. So actually, when you hands together behind your head, feel those core muscles engage. Crunch up, pause right here, and then slowly lower down. 15 should be enough if you're doing them this way. All right, so crunch up and slowly lower. Good. 5 more. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Nice work. Give me a little high five. Let's get a full body stretch here. Arms out, legs out. Big inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Enjoy this little mini breather. Okay, when you're ready, let's do it again. We're going to do that 4 more times. So maybe check in and make adjustments. Maybe you can do 1 or 2 more push-ups. Maybe you need to drop to your knees. Maybe see if you can challenge yourself to stay on your toes longer. As always, it's super customizable and it needs to be at a spot that's challenging but also doable for you. It should be still fun, not miserable. All right, here we go. Whew. Okay, good times. All right, when you're done with those, flip over on your back. We'll prepare for this next round of crunches. Whew. So same thing here, hands together behind your head with that loose basket grip. Intentional movement, so crunch up, micro pause right here, slowly lower down. Up and pause, slowly lower down. Good, 5 more. Woo. Last 2, I am feeling it. Last 1. Oh, yes, let's get that full body stretch, arms out, legs out. Get a big inhale. Good, 1 more breath here. Whew. Nice work. Grab some water. Toe off. Get started again. Round 3. We got 3 more sets of these. Great way to start your weekend. But seriously, it is though. Like I love working out early in the morning, especially on the weekends, because you feel like you've just like accomplished 3/4 of the hard work for the day. Once you get it done and you have that like confidence, those endorphins, dopamine, like all the happy drugs flowing through your body. All right. Set number 3. Let's get it. Here we go. Whew, whew. Nice work. Whew. All right, flip over on your back. As soon as you catch your breath, we'll get into these crunches. I'm doing 15. You do whatever feels challenging but doable for you right now. That's 5, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Beautiful work. Give me a high five. Let's get that full body stretch here. Arms out, legs out. Take that big inhale. Open mouth, exhale. One more breath here, just like that. Yes. Okay, we're over the hump. 2 more sets of these. You can totally do this. You've already done the hardest part. Now it's just like bringing it home. Whew. I have a feeling I'm going to be feeling this. It's good though. All right, set number 4. Here we go. Let's get it. Nice work. I think I actually did 2 fewer than I meant to. When I finished it off, I kind of lost count. If anything, they're a bonus. All right, let's flip over, get those crunches. Whew. Whew. 3 more. 3. Whew. 2. And 1. Yes, nice work. Get that full body stretch. You know you can finish this now. We're so close. Just 1 more set. Right, take a couple deep breaths, grab some water, and get set. We'll start again in about 15 seconds. All right, here we go. Last set, best set. Here we go. Challenge yourself here. Know that you have a nice long rest coming after this. Nice work, Amy. Those look really good. Whew. Yes, give me a high five. We are done with those. They suck, to be honest. They're for sure good for us. All right, let's get these crunches. And then we'll take a nice long breather. Challenge yourself on these last set of crunches too. Crunches are like a real thing. They're not just like a little accessory thing to do at the end of the workout. Think about pause and crunch, like squeezing those core muscles as much as you can, like everything in, and then slowly lower down and relax for like a 3 count. So it's gonna be up and pause, down, 2, 3, 4. Up and pause, down, 2, 3, 4. The same tempo as all the other exercises that we do when we strength train. Time under tension is what builds muscle. Let's get 5 more here. 3. Yes. There's 2. So good. And 1. Whew. Stretch it out. Get that full body stretch. Nice work. Give me a high five from like lying down. Thank you. We did it. That is definitely going to be the hardest part of the workout. We are done with it. Take one more big breath here. Big inhale. And open mouth, exhale. Beautiful. Make your way up seated. Seated, standing, grab some water, towel off. We're going to take a 60-second break. Then we're going to shift to doing some back stuff. Whew. Amy, do you have the little mini bands, like the circle ones?
Yep.
Okay, cool. We're going to use those next. So everyone should have, I put in Facebook group the link to get the like adjustable resistance bands with handles set that comes with or without these mini bands. And it also, the key is, there's a lot that look similar and are probably all like very similar quality, but the key is that it also has the door jam and like the ankle strap. It's like $23. I think it's also on Black Friday sale right now. So really like probably the best $23 you can spend on your health to get through this quarantine period. Okay, so we're gonna use probably the blue one, which is light, or the medium one, which is yellow, blue or yellow. We're gonna start with just kind of a shoulder lat pull thing. So I'm gonna just stand this up a little bit taller. Here we go. Okay, so just standing up, or you could even like kneel or be seated, whatever you want, whatever feels good, but we're gonna just do upper body. So we're gonna take like the blue or the yellow, kind of the medium band, and we're gonna do lat pulls front and back. So it's gonna look like back, pull those elbows far apart and down, slowly up and together, and then down in front, pulling those elbows together. So I'm sort of pulling them down like a W in the front and back, and slow releasing. Again, if you feel like it's not hard enough, you can always use a heavier band. You always move slower through these movements. Good, we'll get 3 more. This light bulb is always in my way. Like I hit it at least once a workout. Good. Just last one. And finish it off. Yes. Whew. Were you feeling that? I was feeling it too. All right, switch to a lighter band. I use probably we use like the extra light one, or if you're super strong, like maybe like just the light one, but we're gonna do reverse flies. So it's gonna be that same tempo, your arms straight out parallel to the floor, palms apart, and we're just gonna go out, hold, and then slowly back into shoulder width. So keeping that tension on the band the whole time. Out and hold, like you're trying to squeeze an egg between your shoulder blades, and back in. So let's get about 10 of these. Whew. 7, 8, 9. Yes, so good. Woo, woo. On that last one, if you want to just take it out and hold for like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then slowly, slowly, slowly bring it in. Whew. Nice work. Were your arms burning? Yes. These little bands are crazy, like how hard you can work with them. All right, that's it. We're just gonna go back and forth between those 2 exercises. We'll get like 4 sets. So as soon as you feel like your arms are recovered, this shouldn't be like bringing your heart rate up too much. So we'll just go back and forth between the 2 sets as soon as you feel like your arms are recovered enough to go again. Sorry, we'll get like 10 lat pulls each way. Again, always think about pulling those elbows down and apart, making the giant W. Go Badgers. Last 3, 3, 2, 2, yes, and 1, yee, and 1. Whew. Awesome. Awesome work. Switch that band out, grab the lighter one. Might feel good to just kind of like shake out your shoulders, make some shoulder circles, kind of back and forth, loosen them up. And then we'll get right into those reverse flies. Going for about 10. But again, it always depends on your strength, your endurance, your experience, what size band you're using, what weight, how slow you're moving, how much you can focus on squeezing those shoulder blades. Think about trying to engage them the whole time so they're always active, always working while we're opening, holding, and then resisting those bands back together. When you start feeling that mind-muscle connection, you can really engage, and you honestly don't need that heavy of weights because you're better at just connecting, activating, and flexing those muscles. Whew, okay, I'm gonna get like last 3, 2, whoo-hoo, and 1. Whew, nice work. Give me a high five. Okay, we're gonna get 2 more sets of those. I'm grabbing some water. Okay, switch back to your heavier band. We're gonna get lat pulls. right under that light again every time. All right, here we go. Here's 7. Yes. 8. Woo. 2 more. Here's 9. So good. Whew. Last 10. And 10. Whew. Nice job. All right, switch it out. Shake those arms out a little bit. Take the tension out. And we'll go right into reverse flies. Here's the last 2. Yes. Woo! Woo! So with these reverse flies, if you bend your arms a little bit, you'll feel it more in your triceps. The straighter, like absolute locked out you keep your arms, you'll feel it more in your back. Either way is good. It's working on the muscles we want to, but if you want to kind of play around and see like if you can feel that between like straight arms versus like bent arms a little bit, it's just a little fun. All right, grab some water, quick sip of water, and then we'll get started on this last set. All right, last set, starting with these lat pulls. Here we go, pulling those shoulders down and apart, elbows making a nice, strong, wide W. Good, looks really good, Amy. Whew. When you pull in front, think about lifting up your chest to meet the band. Same thing in the back too, it's just a little bit more obvious in the front. Pulling those shoulder blades together like you're like Superman pulling off his Clark Kent suit. Oh yes, somebody here loves Superman. I didn't even think of that when I said that until after I saw your face. Okay, I, to be honest, completely lost count. I started thinking about Superman. Let's get 3 more here. Woo. Here's 2. Good. And last 1. And 1. Good. Woo. Take those arms out. Nice work. Switch out the band, grab the lighter one, and we'll finish up with these reverse flies. So again, if you want to just sort of play around a little bit, a little bend in your elbows is going to put more work in your triceps. Straight as possible is going to be just a lever working those upper back muscles. Good, let's get 3 more. The last one we're going to go out and hold. So here's 2. And this last one we're going to go out and hold for 5, 4, 3, maybe pulse it just a little, 2, and 1, and slow, slow, slow back in. Whew. Yes, nice work. Give me some high fives. Shake out those shoulders, grab some water. We're going to take it back down to the mat. Get some couple rounds of dolphin push-ups. And Supermans, because now I'm on a Superman theme. We'll alternate. Go. Okay, so dolphin push-ups, we did these on Wednesday, I think, when we did that straight back workout. But you're gonna start in tabletop position. Go lock your hands together, elbows right under your shoulders, tuck your toes, and then just press up into a dolphin. Should look like an inverted V shape, but so different from down dog because you're on your forearms. And then shift your weight forward to a plank. Maybe adjust your feet just a little bit if you need to. Then we'll go up and out. We'll get 10 of these. Ooh. Good. On that last one, come out and hold this plank right here. We're going to hold it for 10, 9, 8. Think about squeezing everything into the midline. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop those knees. Whew. Nice work. Come on down all the way. Lower yourself all the way on down. Toes down. So if your shoes out, your laces pressed into the ground. Arms out as much as you can. And we're going to lift with control and slowly lower. Like a really super slow motion Superman. Up, pause, and slow back down. It's the exact same tempo that we were doing on the crunches. Right? Again, with that principle that time under tension is what builds muscle. So we're going to work up, isometric hold, and slowly lower down. Muscles are working all 3 ways. Go ahead, wherever you are. Let's get about 3 more. Last one, go up and hold. Hold it right here for 5, 4, keep breathing, 3, 2, relax your face, and slowly lower. Whew. Just drop your cheek to the mat, take your hands down by your hips, palms up, take a big breath. Feel those lungs rise with air, and exhale. Beautiful. All right, let's push back up into that tabletop position. Get ready for a second round of dolphin push-ups. So hands interlocked, shoulders right under your, shoulders right above your elbows. Tuck your toes, press up, and here we go. Go ahead, 2 more. On this last one, we're going to go out and hold. So last time up and out and hold right here for 10, 9, 8, 7. Pull your belly button into your spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whoo! Drop to those knees, push back into child's pose. Take a big breath. Beautiful. All right, come on forward. Lower yourself all the way for Supermans. And here we go. Press those laces into the ground, arms out. Lift, micro pause, and slowly lower. Good, we'll just get 3 more here. And the last one, we're gonna go up and hold. So here's 2, and slowly lower, up and hold right here for 10, 9, challenge yourself, lift your arms up higher, longer, away from your body. Here's 5, 4, keep breathing, 2, and 1, lower down. Whoo! Drop that cheek to the mat, bring your hands by your hips. Beautiful work, ladies. We're gonna do 1 more round of those. Okay, so maybe push back into child's pose, get a big breath. Round through your back to stretch out, just like we did in the beginning. Okay, come on back, meet me in tabletop position. Get those arms set up, interlocking your hands, elbows right under your shoulders, tuck those toes, and here we go for last 10. Press those hips high and shift forward, keeping that whole core tight, everything squeezed into the midline. Yes. Ooh, building up so much strength. These are such a great exercise to really work your whole upper body and get a little bonus hamstring stretch at the same time. Remember, it's not a race. We're moving slow, gracefully with control as much as possible. We'll get last 2. Last 1. And we'll go out and hold right here for 10, 9, 8. Drop to your knees if you have to, but keep holding this plank. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yes. Woo, great work. Push back in the child's pose, get that lower back release. You kind of shift back and forth, sink deep into those hips. All right, come on up. You can curve your spine around. Again, and we'll lower all the way down. This last round of Supermans. And so if you haven't noticed, you can really control the resistance here. If you're really new, and you're just starting to build up strength, you can just keep your hands lightly on the ground. Try not to push with your hands, but just squeezing your lower back and let them rest there. And then as you get stronger, just lift them up. If you want more resistance, the farther out you have those hands, the heavier the load your lower back is carrying. Okay, so you completely control the amount of work that you're doing. It should work for every body. All right, if you haven't started, get started. If you've been going with me, let's get 5 more right here. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, we'll go up and hold. Challenge you. Let's reach those arms out and up and hold. Recommit to it. Commit to it. Keep holding for 5, 4, 3. Yes, 2, and 1. Lower with control. Oh, yes. Feel that release in the lower back. Hands by your hips, palms up. Drop that cheek to the mat. Take a big inhale. And open mouth, exhale. Bring your hands right under your shoulder blades. Push up to tabletop, and then we'll push right back into child's pose. So spread those knees as wide as you can. maybe wider than like first thing this morning. And really get that deep stretch here. Drop that head to the mat. Deep cleansing breath. Good. Bring your hands in a little bit, and on your inhale, we'll curve through that back, coming up to like quick round of like cat-cow here, kind of stretching, working through those back muscles that just did a ton of work. Maybe taking some figure eights or side to side. Ooh, whatever feels good. Okay, we're gonna finish up with one set of Arnold, some like combined chest and shoulder work. So grab a light set of dumbbells. You're gonna need dumbbells. The bands are amazing, but there's gonna be some things we just need dumbbells for. Okay, so we're gonna, Arnold, you start with them. The weights up at your shoulders, palms facing in. You're gonna turn out, up and tap, down to that nice wide arc that we did with the lat pull, in and squeeze. Think about pressing them together. Good. Out, up and tap, slowly lower, and in and press. Good. So each time that the weights touch each other, think about pressing them in like you're trying to squeeze a penny in between them. So up and press, and slowly lower, in and press. Good. Yes, let's get about 8 more here. These are small muscles we're working, so it might be lighter weights are perfect. If you need to make an adjustment, that's awesome. Maybe a little heavier, maybe a little lighter. If you have don't have weights, again, you could get creative. You could use like a gallon milk container filled with water, laundry detergent, soap, dishwasher soap filled with water, or even like cans of soup. You could have like a whole weight set based on like home cleaning products. Okay, I'm starting to feel the burn on this. Let's get about 3 more here. Here's 2. Good. Woo. Last one. Slow coming down. Bring those weights all the way down to your shoulders. Don't cheat yourself. And in. Whew. Yes. Nice work. How was that? Good. Okay, cool. We'll just do 2 more sets of that, and then we will be done for the day. You can go enjoy your Saturday. It's really nice weather here. I think we're going to try to go like for a hike or go to a state park or something. What do you have going on, Amy?
I don't have any plans, but it's nice out, so I'm sure I'll go for like a walk or something.
Cool. I love days with no plans. They're my favorite. I think that's definitely a sign that your life is too structured and too like busy. So. All right, let's get the second set. All right, grab these weights, put them in, and we'll go out. So I do 2 breaths during this exercise because it's sort of like a 2-part exercise. So I'm going to exhale, bring them together, inhale part, exhale as I press, inhale, lower. Inhale, exhale, press, inhale, lower. Good, last 3. Here's 2. Yes, last 1. Whew. Nice job. I'm gonna grab some quick water. We'll just get 1 more set of those and then we'll be done. All right, here we go. Let's grab those weights. Shake your arms out before you start this last set. And here we go. So start with those weights at your shoulders, palms facing you, weights together, press them in, open wide, up and press. We'll get 3 more. Here's 3. 2. Whew, I'm feeling this. Last 1. Slow, 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 all the way down to those shoulders. In and squeeze. Whew. Nice work. Give me a high five. Awesome. Just gonna do like a quick standing stretch, and if you have to go, just stretch out a little bit later. Drink lots of water and make this taller. Okay, so if you have, I like to use a band for this. It just sort of feels nice. If you have like a long band, like this is left over from my PT days somewhere, grab that, or otherwise grab like the lightest green band. Where it is. Sorry, just getting a call. Yeah, our towel works too, just something that you can kind of like pull against. So we'll take a full body stretch, arms out, legs out like a star, kind of like starfish pose or whatever in yoga. Take a big breath in and throw those shoulders back, chest forward, kind of look up like you're on the beach looking at the sun. And exhale, just come to like neutral. And we'll do that again. I don't know if you guys can see me. I keep getting calls from the Humane Society. Last time that happened, this mean lady called the dog catcher on my kitten Delilah, so that can't be a good sign. I had to go rescue her from the pound, like not even the Humane Society. Let's stretch all the way over here to the right and keep that top arm super active. So your top arm is reaching up and out. Breathing through the stretch. We'll go back up, big inhale. Exhale, other side. Again, reaching up and out, super active stretch here. And also think about your hip is pointing the opposite direction. So the goal is to try to get your whole body like the letter C. We'll go back up one more time. Drop those arms back. Baby back bend. When you get the baby back bend, think about squeezing your glutes and your lower back to kind of protect that back area. And from there, you have a strong foundation. Inhale, come up, and we'll do one more time. So exhale. So inhale, reach really tall. Exhale, curve to the right. Press those hips in the opposite direction. Good. Inhale up. Exhale, other side. Good. Inhale up. Exhale. This time, cactus your arms. We'll get a baby back bend. Inhale, reach tall. And this time, on exhale, we'll curve all the way through. Come to a forward fold. Let your head hang heavy. Drop the band. Maybe you can sway back and forth. Take whatever movement feels good here. And then slowly, one vertebrae at a time, we'll roll up to standing. Head and shoulders are the last thing that comes up. Good. And right here, we'll finish with 3 big shoulder shrugs with breath. So really exaggerate that. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, down and back. Good. 2 more, just like that. Big inhale. And exhale, down and back. Good. 1 more. And exhale, down and back. Whew. All right, we are done. Great work today. Give me one last high five. Amy, thanks for joining me. Awesome job.
Thank you.
All right, have a great day. I'll talk to you guys soon. Just a little PSA, if you're doing this workout on the replay, or Amy is doing it live with me, if you guys have feedback, comments, questions, things you want to work on, I would love that, because I'm just like kind of figuring this out as I go. So I'm trying to make them as helpful as possible to everyone. So this one I did, I'll show you my like fancy setup. I got this Halo Snap, so very official, little tripod and lighting instead of doing it on my computer. So I think the video quality should be better. But then I don't have any music, but I also won't get banned in Cuba, Iran, and Syria. So it's pros and cons to each one, I guess. All right. Have a great day. Bye.